at Batam.
Oh, right now you're in Batam.
Yeah.
Okay. How's things in Batam at the moment? How's the the situation with COVID-19 and everything?
Bad.
Really,
Yeah,
huh?
bad. Yeah.
Bad.
Really bad. You can't go anywhere, basically.
Still can, but it's not that, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's terrible. Yeah, it does sound really bad. Situation in Malaysia is similar, but they've loosened up a little bit and allowed people to go out and stuff. But still, people are still paranoid here. The authorities, the people in the positions, the higher powers, they are also sometimes very confused. I think you would have read a lot in the social media and news and stuff. So yeah, situations like that. Sorry to hear about that. So I hope you're safe. You are safe. You are definitely at home. Are you at home?
Yes.
Hey, guess who joined us? Check it out. Let's see. That's Kira right there. See? So yeah, you should congratulate me that I have one student right now. Okay. So Kira is here with me right now. Can you guys hear me? I think I have to hold this closer to my mouth.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So who's next? Oh yeah. One last thing. Tabitha, what? You can't hear them. Hold on. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Say something.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, okay. You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. So, yeah, that's right. So, what degree you're taking, Tabitha?
Creative media.
Creative media. You're all taking creative
Yeah.
media. Yeah, okay. Yeah, silicon.
Yeah.
All right, let's just move on then. Let's go to Jessica Princess.
Hi.
Hi, so tell us about yourself and introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Jessica Princess. Yes, it's a unique name. I'm from Batam also, from Indonesia.
Oh, okay, so you live close by to Tabitha?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's good. So how come you're not together in the same room? Maybe you could have,
Cannot
partnered
one.
up. No, just kidding. Okay, cool. Nice to meet you, Jessica.
Thank you.
And Hanif, on to you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm from computer science course.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? You're not kidding.
No, I'm not.
Stop kidding. You're from the computer. What are you doing here in design?
No, like this is like an extension.
Oh, this is an extension?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Beside the cybersecurity, all the data science. So yeah.
Okay, so excellent. So why did you choose this extension? What made you want to? You're just taking this extension because I just need to add one easy subject and that's it.
Because I love to play games.
Oh, you like to play games?
Yeah, I have hundreds of games in Steam.
No way. Are you kidding? I got a Steam account too. Well, I'm a noob compared to you, dude. Man, hundreds of games, did you say?
No lah, less.
Lesser. Okay, I can't wait to see your Steam account, Steam list. All right. Do you stream games?
No.
You don't stream?
Don't stream.
Well, for now. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you, Hanif. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Hey, hope you enjoy this class. I'll try to make it as enjoyable as I can. Okay, on to you, Rido.
Yes, sir. My
Yeah,
name is Muhammad Rido. I live in Jakarta.
you live in
I
Jakarta.
came from Creative Media.
Yeah. So, how's everything in Jakarta? Is it the same like in
Uh,
Batam?
it's similar to,
Really?
yeah,
But businesses have started to open already, right?
yeah. But
Okay.
many of the people disobey the rules, like the SOP, something like that.
Seriously, they're not checking.
Yeah.
Gosh. But I'm sure if they check, then a lot of people will be in trouble. Hi. Guess who joined us? Guys? Yay. We got two more person right here. Great.
Hello, guys.
Cool. Nice. Yeah.
We have one student that
Yeah.
transfer student, so I'm scared to come.
Yeah. You see, the timetable said, yeah. Do you wanna come and sit over here? Yeah, so everyone can see you. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay. Okay. You're still not in the thing. I'm too big. Oh, that's actually, I could have another camera attached to this. I could. I didn't have time because I went to that room, right, guys? And then suddenly the people from FM said, "Oh, I have to switch rooms because the air conditioning is never going to be turned on in those rooms." So I had to carry all my stuff here. So that's why now delayed in the. Okay, never mind. So I'm just going to put that camera afterwards so you could see them closely. You guys can hear me loud and clear. Good. My laptop. I should bring speakers next time. Yeah, so you could. Yeah, that's the one thing I have to bring. My laptop. We could hear you, but not as loud as we hope to. Okay. Right. Where were we? So all of you play games. Are you guys gamers? You guys are all gamers. Oh no, Jessica says she's not a gamer. What are you doing in this module, dude? What are you doing here? Okay, wait, before we go on, let's more introduction. How about
Hi guys, you know me, I'm Kyra.
you all know Kyra, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm familiar with Kyra. Kyra used to be in my foundation class.
Most of these guys would know me.
Oh,
Sham.
you know him as well. You know Sham? So
You know in our classes last time, right?
oh, so you guys know each other very well,
We
yeah?
know his name from Zoom, but we don't know.
Yeah,
we
we
haven't
never
seen
met
him in
each
person.
other.
Oh, you know each other in Zoom.
Yeah, I just said.
Right.
We don't know last time.
Oh my gosh, I'm not wearing my mask. Now that they are here, I gotta wear my mask. Okay. Can you still hear me with my mask on? Okay, lovely. So I envy you guys. You know, you guys don't have to wear a mask when you're there. Okay. So yeah, back to being a gamer. Jessica, you're not a gamer. That's why. I mean, can I convert you to be a gamer this semester? Do you think you can learn
Okay.
to?
I do play some games, but it's not that. I don't play it too much.
You don't play too much.
Yeah.
Then why you
I do
think?
play like puzzle games,
So you do play? Ah, you see.
but I'm not a gamer.
Oh no, I think. All right, let me rephrase the question. Let me
Okay.
rephrase that question. Maybe when I ask if you're a gamer, you all may have thought that let's say, oh, you're like one of those guys on those gaming streams, you know, like professional gamer or whatever. No, it's not that at all. What I meant was, do you play games? You do, right? So now that you've already established that, you do play games. Okay, good. So you do play. How about you, Tabitha? Do you play games?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Really? I mean, what? Only sometimes. You don't. What kind of games do you like to play?
Like Mobile Legend or
I don't call that
like
Mobile Legend is like all the time. Yeah, but yeah, okay. Don't you play any other other games like with your friends? Oh, is that your brother?
my mom.
Oh, hi. Okay, sure. So you play other games like with your friends, like traditional games? Do you play traditional games?
Yeah, cards game.
Card games.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, all right. That's a good start. So we're getting to know each other already. Excellent. Hanif, on to you. Hanif already established the fact that he has got hundreds of Steam games. No, then again, he said like, okay. So, do you play any manual games, Hanif, like traditional games?
What? Like manual games?
I mean, traditional games, like non-digital.
Oh, you mean like chess?
Okay, you play chess.
Yeah.
You play tabletop games.
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Okay, great, nice. So do I. All right. Any other things? Any other complex games? No. Okay, cool. On to you, Rido. What about you? What kind of games do you play?
Card games.
You play card games.
Yeah.
One of those poker things. Those cards that you play poker. So you
Yes.
know poker. You know gin rummy. You know those kind of blackjack.
Yeah.
So you gamble.
Yes, yes.
He does. He does. Okay. Do you play other digital games?
Yeah. Sure.
What kind of
It's
digital
like,
games? Let me guess. PUBG.
yeah, PUBG, GTA Online.
Oh, GTA Online. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. What about CS:GO?
I play it sometimes, but yeah,
Oh, Apex Legends.
not often. Mm.
Yes, as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. Good. What about on to you, Kira? Kira, tell us. You can come closer if you like, so they can hear you.
Yeah, I play like online games.
You do.
I have quite a bit on Steam, and like I share my Steam account with my brother's Steam account, so I can take his games as well.
Okay.
I-
Did you hear her? Could you hear her?
Not really.
Not really. Yeah.
I have a lot of games on Steam, and like my brother family shares his Steam account with mine, so that we can like share games and have more games together. And
Okay.
I used to play a lot of like Pokemon cards. I think that's the only like traditional game I've played. But then like I didn't have a lot of friends who played it, so it's all.
The mic. Hello. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Good. Okay. Good.
So I have like a lot of Steam games because I family share an account with my brother. So like the games that he buys for himself, I have them too, and then the games that I buy for myself also. Like so, it adds up to quite a lot. And I think like traditional games, I used to play like Pokemon cards quite a lot when I was younger, but like I fell out of it just because I didn't have friends to play with. So I think that's the main reason why I never got into like card games and stuff. Yeah. So there's someone in the waiting room.
Oh, really? Cool. CB.
Okay, can you guys hear me? Yeah, they can. So I used to play console games, but not anymore. I haven't played for last 5 years, so I haven't played PUBG and every new games. So I play a lot of board games, chess, Monopoly, like that. And card games as well. Poker, usually.
That's it?
Yeah.
Do you play pool?
Yeah. The online game, right?
Yeah, like pool.
Yeah. Oh, pool. I play in like Sunway as well. Yeah. There's a. Yeah, I play pool as well.
I was just asking him whether he plays pool, like like snooker and stuff. So you do play those? 8-ball. Yeah, I like playing 8-ball as well.
Snooker is kind of difficult.
Yeah, snooker is ridiculous. I know. I'm not a big fan of snookers. We got a new person joining us this morning, Phoebe. Hey, Phoebe, do you want to switch on your video? We want to see you. I guess you know Phoebe too. Okay, I'm getting to know all of you. So, hey, Phoebe. Good. Phoebe. Okay, I just want. Can I test? Can I do an audio test? Jessica, can you say a few things? Just say hello.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hello.
Oh, we're not hearing that.
Huh?
I think.
It thinks you have headphones, so change the speaker. Try now.
Okay. Okay, can you say hello?
Hello.
Oh no, not hearing.
No.
Select speakers.
I think like the computer basically thinks that you have headphones plugged in as well.
That's probably why. So I'm gonna. Yeah, I know this is the. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank you. Phoebe, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hi, Phoebe. Can you switch on your video?
Okay.
Hello, Phoebe.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
Hi. I'm fine.
Okay, good. Nice of you to join the class this morning. Where are you from, Phoebe? Where are you speaking from?
Jakarta, Indonesia.
Where?
Indonesia,
Where about in Indonesia?
Jakarta.
Oh, in Jakarta. Okay. So, are you to introduce yourself? Oh no, well, introduce yourself to me. Yeah. Tell me about yourself. Are you a gamer?
No, I'm actually not a gamer.
You're not a gamer at all.
I don't play a lot of games, but I do play like some.
Okay. Okay. So you don't play tremendously a lot of games. So you just play just simple games. Do you play any traditional games?
Huh?
Do you play any traditional games?
I basically play what my friends ask me to play. I play PUBG because my friends play that a lot. I play Sims a lot as well. Those are the only games I play. I don't play a lot of games.
Okay. All right. Thank you for sharing. So we're just going to move on. Nice to meet you, Phoebe. I hope this semester will be as enriching as possible. So let me know if you can't hear me. So I'll try to speak a lot louder. I'm trying to sit closer to the Mac. Now, I'm just going to share the slide So it's just Kira and Sham. Who? Eddie. 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 All right, so I'll call you Eddie. So where are you from, Eddie?
Pakistan.
You're from Pakistan. Okay. So I'm gonna. Etty and Kira is here, so fortunately the two of them can be in the frame, so they can also look at the slide. So just stand by. I'm just going to pick the the slides, so I can show you the course outline at the very least. Now, have you guys all added yourself into the FB group? You all have, yeah? Okay, great. Have you? You have as well. Okay, great. So in the list, I have approximately I was told there's 12 students for this class. So at the moment, I'm not seeing all 12 yet, I think. So
I think I saw at least 2 of them change specialization.
they change specializations. Okay. So I guess we will only know after next week. So anyway, just stand by. I'm just going to open my slides so we can talk about the course outline. I guess today is just intro. We're just getting to know each other. I don't want to spend too long about this. Then, yeah. So anyway, while I pick the while I pick the slides, feel free to talk and to say a few things, and feel free to ask questions if you want to ask questions, or you can type your questions in the chat, and I can always answer it. Maybe I can just talk. Sometimes I talk a lot. Maybe I talk too much, but you can tell me that if I talk too much. I talk a lot when I'm actually kind of anxious. You understand it, right? Okay. Let's see. If I'm speaking too fast, guys, you also can tell me. I don't want to jump the gun or something. And I play games too. Basically, who am I? Who is Mr. Charles? You have not met me. I'm not teaching you some of the fundamental subjects in your degree, but fortunately, I'm teaching in the degree. I've always wanted to see some of the design students doing what they're doing, what they're up to. And my area is more to research. I'll be preferred to teach dissertation someday, hopefully, yeah. Anyway, let's see, intro. Yeah, I'm just going to open maybe the intro, the PDF version will do. And the course outline, yes, of course, the course outline. This Mac is really slow. It's already 5 years plus. I think 5 years. It'll be 5 years this year. So it's slowing down. I'm gonna get it replaced anyway. Okay, hang on. But this is an amazing machine though. It's made to last. And I'm just gonna open the course outline now, guys. Any time now. I'm just gonna do that. Just stand by. Do this. Let's go to game studies. There's some things that I'm sure you have questions about game studies, especially how is this course going to go, and how are the projects going to be managed. So don't worry, I'm just going to explain it right now. There you go. Okay. So I'm going to share this right now with you guys. I'm going to share screen. Feel free to raise a hand, or Okay. Can you guys see this? Can you all see this? Okay. So Kira and Sham can see it from there. You can see it from there, yeah? Okay, great. Now, so what you're looking at right here, oops, okay. All right. Now what you're looking at right here is the module information booklet. Now this is in Times already. You can actually download it. I believe some of you may have. But if you go to Times, you can actually see it in a module site. And it's 4 credits, okay? It's about 160 hours, okay? Then that's me. I'm Dr. Charles right now. I have not updated this. So, but you can still call me Charles. And the module synopsis, blah, 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 blah. You can read it for yourself. I'm not going to read this for you. Okay. MLO, blah, 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 blah. You can read this for yourself. I'll give you a summary, whatever. And types of assessment, blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so this is probably the most important one. Let me move the videos. Let me just, okay. Now, the most important part is this, I suppose for you, because here the assessment plan shows exercises, project 1, project 2, final assessment, final project e-portfolio. Now, what you're familiar here is the e-portfolio, which you already have, okay? So you can just open a new section for game studies. Yeah, what? Yeah. Yeah. So now in terms of how this goes is, you know, these exercises, now you'll have exercises. The exercises actually is, you know, it's more, these are just headings, okay? Now they're all about 20% each. Now exercises is really about activities that we do in class, okay? Maybe this Friday, are we having practical this Friday? Oh, we do. Now this Friday we will have our practical, but and the practical part of I'll bring prototypes, like physical prototypes, and we'll establish how this semester is going to go after this. So, but when I bring these prototypes, the actual physical ones, we'll be showing you via camera what are these and what kind of activities that you can actually do. And it'll be a first time we're going to try something like this, hybrid. You know, you are there in Jakarta, Batam, and wherever you are at, and some of us are here, and we're going to have an activity that we can do cross online and face to face. So that'll be the first time we're going to do it. So so the activity, the exercises is really about trial, about testing, experimenting with ideas. Okay, that's basically it. It's more like gameplay. Now in game studies module, all the things concerning games, we call it gameplay or home play. You are required to spend a lot of time playing. Yeah, you know, you have to play in this class. If you don't play, then you won't know what games are. I mean, the only way to understand games is to play. Now, we'll talk about games after this. Then you have project 1 and then project 2. Project 1 is the proposal. We're going to start, we want you guys all to start giving us a proposal for your game, because at the end of game studies, basically you're producing one tabletop game system. So this tabletop game is a prototype, okay? It's a prototype. And you're designing the table, there's any kind of tabletop game, but you will have to start proposing this at an early stage. So I will show you when, okay? Then everything will be continuously done. So project 1 is the first stage. Basically, you get started with your proposal. Exercises will take place at any time, whenever, okay? Project 2 is the next stage for your tabletop game design. And then final assessment is when there will be kind of like a presentation of your final version of your game. Okay, so here you notice there's recommended reading. And here's the weekly plan. Now, the game for this semester, we have determined 10 weeks for in-campus. Only 10 weeks for in-campus. Now, in-campus, although it's in-campus, those who are not in campus will still do it online. But in-campus, for the benefit of those coming to campus, and we can actually work on physically on over here. Now, you can read this for yourself. I'm not going to elaborate too much. I don't want to take too much time doing this. So I've already put in red here in the course outline, week 1 in campus and online. Week 2 is fully online, okay? Week 3 is in campus and fully online. So you can see which one is in campus and fully online. So this is all, these documents in Times, you can download it already. Now, so everything else is as specified, okay? If you have any questions about that, just ask. Now, the exercises, they're all general description, okay? All these are general description. You just have, these are all the briefs. Everything is there already. All these are just there as general description, but I just want to tell you, just read this MIB carefully and don't take it literally, because a lot of it will change. This is very organic. A lot of it can change and improvisation can take place. We'll have to improvise when looking at the situation and the circumstance. So I'm going to pause here. Do you all have any questions? No questions, yeah? Okay, great. You all with me? Jessica's disappeared here. Okay. Now the other thing is the introduction to the game studies. Now, basically what really happens in this module is that you have to come up with a game system, right? A game system. So I think as an introduction, I just want to give you a very brief understanding of what is expected. Let's see. Oops. Can you see this slide? Oh, yeah. Can you see it? Can? Okay. Hang on. Just one moment. It's a bit tricky, this thing. It's not selecting Acrobat. Okay. Something is, okay, I'm just going to stop share first. I know, right? If you use Mac, you know, this round thing, this rainbow thing, just goes round and round and round. Oh, okay, it's annoying. Okay, let's see. Oh, there you all are here. Okay, thank you. Let me just go back to that, share that screen again. Okay, great. I still can't scroll. Okay, I'm supposed to be able. I don't know what's wrong with that cursor. Maybe I should just open the PowerPoint. Okay, stand by, guys. I just open the PowerPoint. It's really bad. I'll stop sharing first. Okay. Sorry for the slight delay in things because I had to change venue just now. That really disrupted some stuff. So yeah, didn't expect that to happen. Anyway. I just got an email from Hannah. Could you get Hannah in here? Hannah's lost. She couldn't find the place.
She's a transfer student. She
Ro-
wanted details before this.
Okay.
So she might not know.
Never mind. Yeah, get her in here. Yes, yeah. It's a bit. This place is quite hidden in. Yeah. Okay, the PowerPoint is opening, guys. Just one moment. Okay, great. Hey, Hannah.
I'm very sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. Okay. Right, I'm just going to share screen to the PowerPoint now. Okay. Yeah, you can sit between them. Yeah, just grab a chair. So Hannah is here, guys. Right, all the merrier. So, okay. So what is a game? Now, just gonna further that. Okay. Now a game has ends and means. Now, when I did ask you some questions, whether you're a gamer or not. So now I had to rephrase the question: do you play games? But now there's another question: what is a game? So what do you think is a game? What games do? Why is it even called a game? Now, basically, the key term is set of rules. If I want to come to campus, I have to come to campus safely because that's my objective. I have to be safe. If I reach campus in a safe manner, I won, right? But what's going to stop me from coming to campus safely? What's going to stop me? What? Heavy traffic. That's right. Heavy traffic. A policeman. So the policeman could be like the devil. I mean, like the villain in my game, you know? Avoid the policeman. Come safely. What do you think? Huh? Yeah, all kinds of stuff, right? Like transportation problem. That's right. So transportation problem, policemen, all these things that can get in our way become challenges. Maybe there are 3 challenges before I reach campus safely. Reaching campus safely is my ultimate objective, is the ultimate epic achievement. I will get like 10,000 XPs for doing that. But I have to, before I even do that, there is a rule. I have to make sure I avoid these 3 challenges or go through these 3 challenges. So you can play around with these 3 challenges or you can add more challenges. Now I've just turned my journey from my house to the campus into a game. Now if you ask, what is a game really? Life is a game. But it depends on how you see it, because games depend on rituals, sets of rules, and we create rules every single day. There's so many things that can be done to make what you experience as a game. Now it's basically to overcome stuff, right? Now let's see. Now games have 4 properties. Now they have all these different kinds of systems. Basically, I'm not going to read this, but what games are also is a system. Now a system is like a framework. Now you're going to study your dissertation, right? So you're going to have to get familiarize yourself with the term called framework. And if you're just taking this as an extension, but I also understand that you also have something called framework or a flow chart, some kind of navigation system. These are systems. Now, if you have systems and framework or flow charts or whatever, you're creating not just rules, you're creating a flow. You're creating pathways. Now, pathways can branch off in many areas, but you have a main pathway. So the main pathway is basically from point A to point B, and then in order to get to point B, what else do you need? For example, if you have 3 challenges, then before you go to challenge number 1, do you need to prepare yourself? So you need to branch off. You branch off, you know, I wish I couldn't write, whatever, draw, but kind of like you branch off that way. Now, so that's basically it. It's something like a pathway. Now, games, they have 2 schools of thought concerning gaming direction or purpose. Now, you've got to remember there are 2 types. One is ludology and one is narratology. Now, ludology is essentially, the meaning of ludology comes from the word ludo, means play. Now, gameplay is simple as Candy Crush, simple as playing chess, playing checkers, playing Chinese checkers, you know, and so on and so forth. Just roll a dice, okay, and all that. Now, narratology is also games but games with story. Games that is driven by stories. You need a story in order to understand the game. Okay, let me recap this, okay? Ludology means just game, playing a game. Okay, you play the game, not much story. You just have to make sure you grab as many apples as possible before the rain comes, you know, that sort of thing. You know, it's more like that. But when it comes to narratology, oh, I'm role playing as a hero in an ancient mythology. Then I have to go and see that old man over there who's a wizard to get some powers before I go and defeat that ogre, the big giant, and then only then maybe I can defeat the princess. Oh no, sorry, rescue the princess. Yeah, so it's like a story, like a quest system, like a RPG. Narratology is very story driven, kind of like GTA is story driven, but GTA has both, the best of both worlds. They have ludology and narratology embedded in it. So the interesting thing about this is the school of thought. So it's a kind of it represents types of people. So you have to understand, this is people oriented, this is society oriented, this is human oriented, because games are played by who? Animals, cats, dogs, ants? No, humans. So we play games. So and it's there for a purpose. So it can be various approaches. As I know, there's just too many kinds of games. I can't name it, but that's basically it. It's just a basic gameplay. All right, ludology. Now, I'm going to skip this. This slide, I think it's already uploaded, so you can download it. Now, competitive play is the essence of ludology. One of the important aspects, not just a set of rules that makes it a game, is competition. Now, earlier when I mentioned that I have to get from my house to campus safely and I got 3 challenges, right? Now, what if Eti was to do that too? And he thinks he can go to a campus faster than me. I'm like, no way in hell he's gonna do that. But then he comes beside me with his Ferrari. I'm like, the heck, I'm driving a Peradua Alza. I'm like, what? You are a Ferrari? Yeah. So how am I going to defeat him? I still can, because maybe he may not pass through the challenge of the policeman. You see, there's got to be something that levels the gameplay. So competitive play is natural because you're all competing with each other. In fact, in this class, in your degree, there's some sense of competition going on too. Who can get the highest CGPA? Who can get the highest marks? Who can get the best favor from this lecturer? Right? God forbid. But competition exists, whether you like it or not. You can't escape it. And yeah, at some point you need to slow down and breathe. So it's not dependent on stories. It's really about very dependent on yourself. You know, more self-driven, because you need to stay alive. You know, you need to just challenge. So some of the most popular games is this. You know, like that's purely ludology, purely gameplay. You know, from shooting games to chess to the simple ones, even tennis and badminton. These are all games too. Soccer, Candy Crush, or have you played this game called what's the name of it? Oh man, what's that? Clash Royale. Clash Royale, yeah. I really, Clash Royale is kind of like chess because you got to use your pieces, and each pieces are dependent with each other. And then you have this frog thing. I used to love that one. I could play that for a long time, just waiting in the queue. We just, that's a good thing about this. It's just very simple, straightforward. Monopoly, yeah. And some traditional games like Chongkak. Chongkak in English is called what? Mancala. Mancala, yeah, that's right, Mancala. We can explore that later. Then narratology is story-driven. Play to achieve a story conclusion. Okay. Sometimes it can become different conclusions. It's up to you. You can develop a character. It could be a self-development thing. Play as part of a story. Play to fulfill some quest. Well, I've already explained that. Okay. So I think you understand this very well. Your life is a story, and you can find very popular story-driven games, and very often they are mythological. They are based on books. Sometimes some games are based on popular movies, which is based on books, yeah, like Lord of the Rings, and so on. Warhammer is a good thing, and Warhammer has a series of books, and they have a complex mythology, and they have great attention to detail when it comes to characters, the environment. It's unbelievable how they invest in this thing. You see digital games like RPG. Especially the Mass Effect trilogy is my favorite space adventure trilogy so far. I think Mass Effect and Andromeda doesn't come close. I mean, could have been better, But yeah, I heard there's a new one coming out. I hope that's better. So yeah, The Last of Us, these are all story-driven games, and story-driven games are emotionally charged. They affect you emotionally. So sometimes you want to play to have that feeling. You want to play to be able to feel, like, for example, if she escapes from a horde of zombies, and once you reach in a safe zone, you have this feeling of achievement, a satisfaction, which you can't probably experience in real life, because in real life, you can achieve that. It takes a longer time to achieve that, but in a game, virtual environment, achieving such things gives you greater satisfaction. You should read a book by Jane McGonigal, Reality is Broken, because reality doesn't really provide what games can provide. Yeah, it's true. So
usually there's no competition in this area of the games, right?
What?
There's no competition in this area of the games.
Competition.
Competition.
Like they're not competitive.
Yeah, they're not competitive. Now, for RPG games to be competitive, usually they have another option in the menu. It says multiplayer, And the multiplayer part, you just take, it's nothing, it's just rubbish. You just go around shooting. You just spawn as many of characters, bang, 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 and that's it, you know. But there are games that has co-op, online co-op, like you do the same mission together, or you play opposing to your other guy in the story itself. This, I don't know whether is there one? Yeah, maybe you play co-op together. It's like Far Cry. You can do that. Play the mission together with your friends. So that is really interesting. So yeah, so that's the intro for today. Not get too much into it, but this I probably could share previous videos of how I explained about the game system. But you got to understand something. To also understand game design is also to understand certain concepts in art and design, because you all are creative individuals and you're in the creative media, so you got to understand the art and design aspects to it, and some fundamentals on that. So just going to share one more. Yeah, this one. Okay, you all can see this, yeah? All right, okay, good. If you all can see this, then now to study games, it's, you need to understand theory as well. You need to understand a theoretical approach. Now, I will not go, I try not to be as complicated as possible. I'm trying to be very simple. Now, I'll explain it very slowly. Now, like I said, games is about who? Games are about people. Games is about society. Every country, every culture has games. Okay, now how do you study games? That is the question mark. Okay, this is probably the easiest way I can explain it. Other people might have different ways to explain this, but this is the way I understand it. People, culture. You've got to understand that. Now, when it comes to culture, there are points of view. You have points of view. Okay, that means you have an opinion. It's okay to have opinions. Okay, having an opinion about culture means you can critique. So you know how to do a surgery on the meaning behind the creation or design. So these are some of the key terms that you should just do some referencing on your own. Okay. For example, number one, postmodernism. Now, in postmodernism, to those who are not very familiar with this term, it means postmodernism means represents everything that is not very certain and futuristic designs. So when we're looking into the future, a lot of the designs that you see represents uncertainty or possibility. Okay, so that's why you see games taking on very unique perspective, like cyberpunk. cyberpunk is a futuristic perspective, and looking at the hours that's put into the design, there's a lot of research there. So it's worth investigating why such design gives this kind of perspective on culture. So you have to question everything. So nothing is certain. Post-structuralist views, okay? Post-structuralist views means you're not, anything that is against the structure. Anything that's again, like the family is a structure, for example, marriage is a structure, medical health is a structure, religion is a structure, okay? But post-structuralist views means you are challenging or you're questioning structure. You are trying to see if you can rearrange it. You're trying to see if it can be redefined. So cultural conditioning biases is often the cause of protest. You say, there's too much bias here. I want a more objective point of view. So by questioning, you're giving yourself a purpose, okay? You're giving yourself objectives. You're giving yourself a pathway. So post-structuralist views means you are questioning structure, okay? Another term is simulacra hyperrealism. So read up on that. It means models of the real without origin. It's hard to understand that, but there are some great YouTube videos about simulacra. It means life is a simulation. This is a simulation. We are living in a matrix, that sort of thing. Nothing is real, okay? This online thing, this is not real. And it's true, isn't real, is it? What is real? So simulacra is about trying to question reality, trying to redefine what we understand as reality, analyzing realities. So games have different realities, yeah? So what is a hyper-real world? A world we create within another world? What is it? So we do that all the time. You have your little world that you create around yourself. And this happens a lot. So you got to understand these things. You got to understand context. You got to understand meaning. You don't just create a game. Okay, I have a game and then I expect to get a 4.0 CGPA. It doesn't work like that. You know, you're gonna have, this is not that simple. You got to first, you have to grasp. That means you got to try to understand you understand that this is bigger than us. This is when you do a game studies is about not just the surface. You're seeing the rest, not the tip of the iceberg. You're seeing more than that. You're questioning reality. You're questioning structure. You're creating worlds. You're simulating life and so on. So what happens then? Why does it need to be the case? Why is there a Superman in DC Comics? Why is there a hero for every country? Why is there a Captain Britain? Why must there be a representation? So it includes semiotics too. So ideas versus reality, real versus imaginary. These some of the things you got to maybe do a bit of referencing on that. Then if you continue to explore this, you understand where are you positioned in society? Where hang on, let me get my mind correct. Games in comprehension. Yeah. Back in terms of representation, so where is it positioned in society? Where are you positioned in culture? Where is your culture positioned? Where is your world positioned? Where are you in the strategic? Are you in a strategic position individually? You know, there's someone, they say life is like a chessboard. The people, the politicians are playing chess, and the pawns are people, and some of the pieces are this. So you could perceive, you can perceive the chessboard as a representation. You can perceive checkerboards, anything. You can create representations, but it's about how are you positioned? Where are you positioned? So that is the domain of the symbolic is meaning, looking at strategy and position, okay, and also understanding patterns. So you got to understand there are patterns in life. You understand authorities. You understand how does all this be part of how you try to understand life. Like I said, when I try to go to my house to campus safely, when I try to go to my house and campus safely, I've got all these challenges. One of it is authority. That world is a world of authority. The roads, the traffic has rules. Everything has rules, and I have to understand the differences between rules and no rules in order to be effective. So, and every day if I go through the same pattern, I'll start to question this pattern again. Have you heard of the term, I'm so fed up of this, every day I'm doing the same thing? You heard of that term, right? So what are you going to do differently this time? So by understanding the idea of borders, differences, patterns, authority, you get to provide opportunities for yourself to make life more game-like. Yeah. And also the imaginary and reality. Well, talk about imaginary reality. You know, life imitate art, art imitate life. That happens. So The Sims is one of my favorite games too. But Sims is more like a life simulation, and it puts you so much in control of individuals within that world. And sometimes you can judge a person from what they decide to do with their characters in there. Are you a cruel person? Or are you a playful person? Are you a romantic person? Oh my gosh, this game becomes more complex and complex. So, but what's the similarities between that and your life, in the real life? Sometimes they create games to imitate your life, to imitate life. So it's relatable. That's probably why certain games have a huge sale, because they are relatable to people. Like again, people are the ones who play games. So trust me, it takes a huge amount of money to create a game. And one of the biggest components of that game is research. Trust me, they have thought it through, okay? So the structure of existence based on agreement and commonality that perceives reality. Wishful thinking, isn't it? The structural existence in this domain, in the symbolic domain, what represents reality is interesting. In real life, I can never earn 2 million ringgit a day or $2 million in one day. It's not possible. But if I go to Sims 4, I can control Shift C, is it? Then I type motherload, I get 50,000. Woohoo! It's like a cheat. I could just keep typing keep doing that. I get like, oh, got 2 million. I could buy anything I want. I can build whatever I want. Ah, that satisfaction is so good. The in-game currency is, wow. You know, even in GTA, I'm sure you cheat too. In GTA, you could, yeah, you could cheat. You can get 9999 kind of dollars. Then you can buy all kinds of weapons. Yeah, same thing. In-game currencies are a form of realities that exist within that virtual environment. It's not real, but it gives you the feeling of, I don't know, it makes you feel rich anyway, you know, when you're in that world, you know. Now, in a structuralist society that we live in, sometimes we tend to we want to question structure. We want to do that. We want to question rules. But when we question rules, you always try to find a way to bend it or to change it, and it's impossible, isn't it? Kind of like a Rubik cube. You know, there's not enough space. But the problem with the Rubik cube is the only thing in the Rubik cube that can be manipulated is you're able to turn it. Other than that, it's just not possible. The fact that you can turn and twist around it and you can move the colors around means there's a possibility of achieving certain things. Now, same thing with these puzzle things. You can see it's a rectangular and it's very logical, but can you imagine if there's something else that covered this empty space? It'd be impossible to solve, right? But you need to remove that one thing. Just like the Rubik cube, you're able to turn it, because if you can't turn it, it's unsolvable. You can't play that game. In Tetris, you need that space to do it as well. So there is a possibility of us to create intentionally empty positions or empty space for manipulation. In life, when you see life is like a structure, everything else is a structure, but there's got to be a way around it. You always hear this from motivational speakers. It's got to be a way around it. It's got to be a way around it. So we really work very hard to find ways around it. But game developers and game designers, very, very smart, they thought about these things. You've got to provide space for them to bend the rules. You've got to provide some space for them to do this. Yeah. So you've got to empower the player. So the player feels empowered. The player feels like, oh, I can do this. I'm able to do this sort of thing. So that's important. And then there's also the relationship between the human subject and the structure. Us shaping the structure and the structure shaping us. So it means, like an open world game, when you play, you are responsible for the outcome, right? When you're part of a story, you make certain decisions. Whatever happens in the end is because of you. Okay. Now, what if you play that story? It shapes us instead. Now you play GTA, right? When you play I play Red Dead Redemption at one point, and one time I played like a good guy, as I don't rob anyone, I don't steal from anybody, I just follow the rules. I'm just like, then I realized I'm such a boring cowboy. I'm such a boring cowboy. Nothing interesting about me, which is so weird, you know. I'm following the structure. Nothing special about me. But then all of a sudden I started to ride my horse on top of hills and things like that and try to rob a stagecoach. I put the thing on and, you know, I run away from the sheriff while I have this thing on. I kill them, and that's just mean. Then I realized, what has this game made me into? Is this game turning me into something like does it really matter? Is it making us be someone we are not supposed to be? Or that's a big question mark, isn't it? Again, this is a postmodern approach to game design. Empowering the player, but it's uncertain whether the structure can shape us or not. You decide. And sometimes you also, players like to be empowered to be gods. So you like to manage a whole world, you know. Good example is like Anno 1800. The Anno series is amazing. There's some people who love to micromanage everything. This is a game for that. If you're an OCD person who like to micromanage everything, that's the game. So if you right? So yeah, what's happening here? Oh, okay, sorry. So that's basically it. Yeah. So I'll stop here. Let me just, like I said, I might have spoken too much. Don't know whether you have questions, guys. I'll stop here now. You have questions? Did you understand everything I said? Be honest. Shake your head if you did not. Are you guys okay? Rido is sleeping. Okay. Yeah, he's sleeping. That's why he just got up. I just called his name. Hey Hanif. Okay, he's listening. Phoebe, you okay? All right. Do you all have any questions? Okay, I've recorded this, so I'll upload this into the group. So it will stay there archived. Sure, you got no questions? There's any questions? Yeah? You all understand what I'm saying? Any confusion? Just remember, whether we are online or face to face, feel free to question. Okay. One thing I want to discuss with all of you is just chill out right now. What are your thoughts about classes like this, like week 1 or coming to campus like this and then online? You guys are okay with that? Yeah, you guys are okay, yeah? So you guys are definitely online. So because you're going to have to, what I'm asking you is, you guys have to be doing the project in groups. Now there are 2 ways to do this project. How do I want to connect that camera so I'll be able to show you that, but I'm too lazy to take it. Maybe practical I can do that. Okay, so there are 2 ways to do that. Have you guys heard of last semester we were fully online last semester, and we had something called Tabletop Simulator. We used Tabletop Simulator to create the board games in a digital form. And yeah, so fully digital, right? But the thing about Tabletop Simulator, if you play that game, it's maximum 10 person at one time. So if we are less than 10 or just 10, just should be fine. Yeah. Now that's 2 ways to do it. We use Tabletop Simulator to create the game design. Okay. But the other possibility is the ones who are physically coming to class regularly. I consider you guys as a group, and you guys can create a physical game board prototype, a tabletop prototype. So they create a prototype, and maybe the ones online, you can use Tabletop Simulator. But I need your thoughts about that. Have you seen Tabletop Simulator before? Because the reason why I'm saying it's just an idea. It's not that you need to use Tabletop Simulator, but if you want to create a physical version, you still can, but you've got to use your cameras but The trouble with creating a physical version of a prototype remotely is that you're unable to present it or I'm able to play it physically here. But if it's tabletop simulator, it'd be easier to play. So I need feedback from you guys. Let me see if I can share the screen on tabletop simulator. It's on Steam anyway. Oh, wrong. Okay, great.
But also like,
Huh?
you can ask them like, are all of them going to be online for the whole sem?
Yeah.
Or are any of them like coming back?
Yeah, any one of you coming back to campus? Or you all definitely confirm you guys going to do this online for the whole sem? For those who are online right now. Your thoughts? Yeah, do you want to respond, guys? Can I hear you? And you can unmute your mics.
I don't know.
You don't know. So you don't know. Well, what do you know for now? You're just going to still do this online? You don't know yet. Okay. What about the others? Hanif, what do you think? Hanif, where are you located right now?
What?
Where are you located?
You mean like country?
Yeah, where are you now?
Malaysia.
Okay. Are you outstation or in KL?
I will be going like to campus on the second week, next week.
Next week.
But
So,
then,
so do you think you can join this group
yeah,
here?
can.
Okay, so you can follow the schedule. So you can actually join them lah when it
Yeah.
comes. Okay.
So the third week, right?
Yeah. Okay, great. So there'll be 4 of you then. Okay, cool. So you are coming in. What about you, Rido? Confirm you're online?
Yeah, I'm confirmed online. I'm not
Okay,
going back.
cool. Okay. Phoebe, you confirm online, yeah? Okay. Jessica?
Online.
Online as well. So Jessica, Phoebe, Rido, and Tabitha. You're one.
I want to go back also.
Huh? You want to go back?
Yeah, I want to go back, but cannot.
But you
Like,
can't
I need to quarantine 14
for 2
days.
weeks, yeah.
I don't have money for that.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate. I wish I could see you all in person here. It'd be fun, but we're just gonna have to accept the reality. But there's got to be a way around it, right? So I feel I should show you this now. Wait. This thing again.
I think also generally when you have Zoom running, it kind of slows down other things as well.
Yeah, but it used to be really good. It doesn't have these issues. But it's just the hard disk. It's not SSD. Apparently they ran out of they call it flash drive or something. So it's slowing down. I'm worried about that. So I keep backing up everything, you know, you never know. Okay. It's going to show you last semester's. Game studies, March. This is Tabletop Simulator. Okay, I'm sharing this now. Yeah, this is Tabletop Simulator. This is, you can find this on Steam, but the problem with this is it's not free. But you pay only one time, and then you can. It's very. It's excellent, flexible. It's great for collaborative work. It's fantastic, really good. It's perfect for game designers to study game design mechanics and stuff like that. But it costs 38 ringgit. 38 ringgit, 38. But I'm not sure how much it costs in Indonesia. But I need your thoughts on that. I'm not going to ask you to buy it. If you don't want to buy it, it's fine. But I need your thoughts. It will be good if it'll be a good investment if you choose to buy it. So you need to think about this and let me know maybe by Friday. Please let me know what you think about this. Yeah, it'd be a good investment for game studies. And last semester, what we did was last semester, this is what we did. This was last semester. This is one of the Can you guys see this? Can you guys see this? You can, right? Can? Okay. Now,
Charles Sherman is live. We are live in the FB group. Oh, sorry.
let me just on the
Stop it. Okay, stop it.
Oh, we do. How do I share computer sound?
House. SoCal is like out there, you're like down here, like out there. No lah. Don't think that way. we speak the gaming lingo. I just managed to level up. That's it. That's all. So I got like lots of XPs for this.
I don't know.
Okay, you guys enjoy now.
Anyway, I wanted to share the computer sound, but I'm not sure where is that thing is. But so this is basically.
So now if I'm in a blue shrine, which means do I pick?
Here is how
this one.
This is your final prototype. The final prototype of their game design.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Got it.
So there are 4 of them.
Right.
Last week we had 4 students, so all 4 of them was playing this. One of them became the game master for this. So there are 2 groups. So one game 2%, another game 2%.
Just add 1 coin.
So all these the graphics and everything can be fully customized. They have provided templates. Things like that, so you can fully customize the graphics. You can do it in AI, then import it into this, and then you can see this. It's really good, very flexible. It's really interactive. It's got real physics, dice physics, and everything like that. So it's just quite amazing. And we had an external, something like an external player who's an expert, a game design expert. He's the head of the Tabletop Games Malaysia, and he's one of the main committee members. So he came in as a guest player, and he gave a lot of feedback for your game. So I will keep inviting external individuals to play test your games, and they will give some very good feedback. So you can be assured that your games that you're creating, the prototypes that you're creating for this game is not something that is trivial. It's not a small matter. It's an important.
Yeah, because I want this. I got 2 points from this.
So these prototypes are. It's possible for you to register intellectual property over it, continue developing it, you know, get grants for it. There's so many possibilities. So it's not something that you don't have.
I suppose to get 1 coin, right?
You will take it seriously. So if you
I'll save my coins for the cards.
In a tabletop simulator, if you invest in a tabletop simulator, it would be a good investment, I feel. And it is, when you buy it, don't buy it for me, not buying it for the module, you're buying it for yourself, so that you can use it in future, and you can always use it as well concurrently to be to understand game design, right, or game studies. So I need a decision from all of you, if you guys are willing to invest in this. Now, to be fair, maybe the 4, they can also, you guys can also do that and have a digital version. So to sort of level the playing field. So everyone should be able to invest in it, and everyone can share their experiences playing each other's prototype online. So I myself am learning to continuously use this, but there are a lot of guides to how you can use this, and it's not difficult at all. You'll pick it up really, really fast. So think about it, okay? Because we need to agree on a common platform, what we can do. But the only advantage for those who are physically attending the class is they can do physical roughs, okay? Rough prototypes and very physical roughs. Now, prototypes are not meant to be super detailed. They're just mock-ups, okay? So the final, what you're looking at is a final one, and you can see it's a mock-up, okay? It's not something that is print ready. It does not have to be print ready. But if you want to create a physical version, it has to be print ready. And it's a lot of work.
Yep.
So the digital version could be a good alternative. Yeah. So it does not have to be print ready. So there's another advantage to that. So yeah, because if you use a digital tabletop simulator, we could probably do a lot of practical online. Yeah.
Okay, I think now would be a good time.
Can we buy any time or
Good question. Actually, be better if you buy.
This is a tough one.
Oh, you have a copy. Oh, great. Okay,
this is
good.
a tough one.
But I think it'd be better for the two of you to get a copy. No, because tabletop simulator, you're able to play it via Steam, and if you play it via Steam, you can join the person's game without having it, right? You can, but you can't interact. You cannot.
Right. Okay, I know what to
say. It. Oh, you can, even if you don't have one.
Oh, if you don't have one,
yeah, you can't interact. Yeah. So.
Okay, cool. So you have one left, but then if you're in turn, you'll have one.
Yeah. So that in tabletop simulator, right? If one person has a copy, you can join. If you play via Steam, you can join the other person's game, but you won't be able to interact if you don't purchase it. So each person must have a copy of it. You have to group yourselves. You got to decide who's designing.
Because kalau macam tu, right? Then let's say there's 8 of us in class. So maybe like let's say if not everybody wants to buy, just half the class can buy the account, and then like can share lah. So you can. And then it's just accounting.
But
each group has one person that will do the making, and then when it comes to testing the game, then everybody can.
Anybody, so when it comes to testing, they all can just come inside, but not everybody plays it.
No, at least they play lah. But let's say.
But if they don't have a copy, how?
No, let's say because the 8 hours, right?
Yeah.
So maybe 4 people buy the account, and then you share, like 2 people can share 1 copy. So you just don't do like one each group plays at different times lah. So that way you can like save the money. Like let's say if you don't want to buy.
Yes.
It might be a bit leceh in terms of the like privacy of the Steam account. But if people
but for them,
they don't want to buy,
but thing is for you all okay. But I think for them they are remote. They're not together in one place. Yeah. So that's the thing. And then if each one of them buys a copy, it'd be unfair that you don't buy a copy.
That's like in that sense that's why you
Yeah, I understand. How do you solve that problem then if they are remote?
Like let's say we have the 4 that we here in person and the 4 that we remote, right?
Yes, but the 4 remote, each 4 of them are remotely positioned. They're not near each other, although they're in the same country or same state.
Yeah, so we figure it out like maybe
they pair up.
Yeah, you pair up so that people have
one copy.
But make sure that they're not from the same group lah. So let's say like in the pair, it's one person that's physical, one that's remote. So that way.
So they can take turns to play.
Yeah. So that let's say if
so they can share the login.
So that when the remote group wants to, the 4 of them do it together.
Yeah.
Then the 4 of them each have access to the account.
Yeah. Okay.
But that depends on everybody.
4 of them one account or 2 accounts. One pair, one account.
One pair, one account.
One pair, one account. Okay. Okay. Kyra has made a suggestion that not everybody needs to get a copy of Tabletop Sim. For the 4 of you who are online right now, hang on, are there 4 of you or 5 of you here? There's 5 of you here. So the 5 of you who are online right now, perhaps maybe you got to decide. Maybe you want to group yourself up. No, especially Hanif, you're going to be here, right? So okay, let's take Hanif out of the equation when it comes to remote. Now as far as the remote individuals, 4 of you. So 2 of you can have 1 copy of it. Another 2 could have 1 copy, and you guys can share the login. Share the login, and you can take turns to interact with it. Something like that. That's basically what will happen here too. So if two of you will have 1 account and another 2 will have 1 account.
That's just if you want budget lah.
Yeah.
If you're willing to pay, then
yeah. That is if you don't want to purchase it per individual. This is the other alternative. But 1 pair share the same copy. Okay, that's one possibility. So, but in terms of grouping, do you want to be grouped as pairs or do you want to be grouped as 4? Can you hear me? So do you want to be grouped as pairs or grouped as 4? Should we you should you guys are so shy to on your audio. Wait, yeah, wait. So 4, is it? 4. So 4 means you probably yeah, let's just say if everyone agrees with tabletop, then you could share. 4 means you just probably about two copies. Yeah, 2 copies there. I need some feedback, guys. Can you unmute and talk? Sounds like it's really weird that I'm talking a lot. Yeah, I know.
Like last time, all of our
Yeah.
like 40 plus people lah. So ada juga people who talk lah because it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a bit easier.
True.
It's just like one small.
Yeah. So I think now I realize that we need sound. We need a good mic to capture your voices. Okay.
I mean, once on weeks that you have more time to set up the bathroom, you could get up the speakers and all. Okay.
Yeah. No, just now I was already yeah, to shift to this place. So
It's aircon.
aircon is very warm. So I'm like, why is it not on? They said they decided not. They already mentioned to scheduling apparently, but what the scheduling still put us there. So I don't know. Okay.
They are just 8 of us, or they are registered as well?
I think it's just
Yeah. What time is our class on Friday? Yeah. Afternoon.
I think at
2 o'clock.
It's 2:30 to 4. It was different.
So week 1, I'll have a class and finish at 12, and I have to drive to campus 2:30 or 2:30 class. Okay. Okay, guys. There's one new message here. Let's see. Oh, there's one. Okay, can anyone just type a message? Type in the chat and tell me and share your thoughts about Tabletop Simulator. Otherwise, you can always unmute and say something. I'm getting really tired of this mask, you know. I just want to rip it off my face. I know, it's like, why is it? I'm wearing this mask for far too long. So Hanif, I'll see you on Monday next week. Oh, sorry, this Friday. Are you next week? But next week we are fully online, so we're not meeting physically.
Not even on Friday.
Friday, yes.
Next Friday?
Next Friday, no.
Okay.
Okay, just download the course outline, the MIB. It states when you're on, when are we coming to campus? Yeah, when we are not coming to campus. Yeah.
I thought I set up the WhatsApp group for everybody now.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, admin. You don't have admin for.
Yeah. We have the Facebook video, so then.
Yeah.
WhatsApp at least then.
WhatsApp is for you guys. Yeah. So you guys, any response from you guys about Tabletop Sim? And I want to know, we would like to read your thoughts here. Kira, Eti, and Hannah, I think they're fine with it. They seem to be okay with it. But what about you guys? You need to just tell me your thoughts, but you can decide by Friday. How we can decide by Friday whether you're going to do this in pairs or in 2-person or you have 4. So if two, I'm talking about Tabletop Sim, but in terms of group work, you all want to do it in 4s. Okay, but to do it in 4, it would probably mean you definitely have to have Tabletop Sim to make it a lot easier. Last semester it was very successful. Four of them got the copy. It was very smooth. There was no issue for game studies. I mean, that's the incredibly good. It's a very, very good app.
It's like one-time purchase.
Yeah.
Or it's like one-time purchase or monthly subscription.
Just one time.
One time.
That's it. Just one time. No monthly subscription. Yeah, there's another tabletop simulator kind of thing, but that one requires subscription. Do not take that one. I can't remember what it's called, but I will put a link, the Steam link, in the group, so you will know. Yeah. So, any response? So we need to buy one account for people. One account for people can, right? Should be okay. Right? One account, 4 person can, but when you want to interact in the game, you need to take turns. Not all, so you have to work as a team. So you can join in to watch the gameplay, but one person from that group can interact because one person has logged into that account. We can try that out. Yeah, so I think it shouldn't be a problem, I hope.
Like there are 4 players in the game.
Yeah.
So how are they like play the game?
That's the thing.
The thing is there should be like at least 2 in one group.
Yeah.
In total there will be 4.
Yeah.
So at least like 4 players can play.
Yeah. There's only one problem. There's only one problem about sharing an account. The thing is, let's say the 4 of you, if the 4 of you are going to go online to play it, only one person can interact with it. The others can't interact with the game. Because you can watch it using Steam. You can go inside the game and you can watch it. You can watch the game being played, but you won't be able to interact it because you don't have you won't be able to play together. I'm worried about that. I'm worried about how that might be an issue. So yeah.
For the students who like work there, it's easy.
Yeah.
We can get one, we can share, but they are not like together.
Yeah, but okay. Now, if I were to make a decision, if I were to make a decision now, I would suggest this. I would suggest everyone buys one, buy a copy. I suggest everyone buys a copy. So it'll make life a lot easier, so that nobody will complain. Oh, I can't interact with this and whatever. Because I'm worried for you, because because of COVID-19, because of remote learning, this is kind of a best alternative, and considering there's so many other alternatives, but they are very expensive. And I think this is probably the most cost-effective and the most reasonable alternative. And all of you have broadband, looks like it. You all can connect. This shouldn't be a problem. So this is my suggestion. Okay, each person buys a copy, so that we don't have to have so much headache trying to worry about logistics. We just need to focus on the lesson and focus on the project. Otherwise, we're going to spend too much time trying to solve this problem. So I suggest everyone buys a copy. Yeah. So it's 38 ringgit. Okay, and you all can pool together for the I mean those who are in Indonesia, if you like to share the cost or something, although you're buying each one of you buying a copy, it's up to you. I leave that planning to you guys, but everyone buys a copy, problem solved. All right. So I have a copy. Kira's going to get a copy. Hannah has a copy, and Etty will have a copy too. So they're all going to buy one, and only one difference. They will still come to campus on the weeks designated in campus and the MIB. So download the MIB and read it. Okay, guys. So they come to campus. They will be doing very rough scribbles and rough sketches. Those are their rough ideas. You guys can do the same. You can directly. What we're going to do is, I'm going to open tabletop here. Okay, I'm going to open tabletop here, and we can interact directly in tabletop. We don't have to use Zoom. You know what I mean? Because they don't need to. When they are here physically on the weeks where they are here physically, they don't have to be in. They can also log into tabletop on their own. Okay, they can join in the same tabletop. So everyone can hear each other's voice, and everyone can discuss things in tabletop. Only difference is these guys will also be here in person at the same time, and you will look at roughs, and you can also look at digital versions of the roughs. In tabletop, you can do lots of sketching there. You can sketch on the board. You can create systems. You can create whatever grids and things like that. So that's it. Okay, everybody okay? Give a thumbs up or whatever. Everybody okay? 2 thumbs up, 1 thumbs up. Everyone, yeah. Everyone. Phoebe, are you all right? Okay. Okay, cool. Jessica. Okay. Okay, Rido, good. Thumbs up. All right. All right. I think we're just about done for our first session. This is a very interesting and bizarre first session, but I'm so happy and glad to meet all of you. So welcome again to Game Studies, and I hope that if you could let me know, let me know in the group, or feel free to message me. If you already got yourself a copy of it, you got time to get a copy. Try to get. If you're going to get a copy, you're getting a copy of this by Friday. It'll be great. All right. So we can all explore it together. I can show you some tutorials about it, and yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Any last call for questions? If no questions, we're going to go offline. Okay, lovely. Okay. Take care, and I'll see you this Friday online. Okay. Our class, Jakarta, is 2 hours. Is it 2 hours or 1 hour? 1 hour. Okay. Yeah. So it's about 2:30 Malaysian time. So it's about 1:30 your time, I think. So I'll see you guys then. Till then, live long and prosper. Oh, you're a Trekkie too. Awesome. All right. Take care. Bye. Stay safe. Going offline. Bye.